Welcome to the HMG Executive Leadership Spotlight. Here's our host, Hunter Muller.
Hello and welcome to the HMG Spotlight. I'm Hunter Muller, founder and CEO of HMG Strategy. I'm here with Helane Stein. She's the Senior Vice President and CIO of the Brixmor Property Group. Helane, congratulations on being an HMG Midcap CIO of the Year.
Thank you, Hunter. I'm very honored to be receiving the award.
A challenging time right now, no doubt. When you think about visionary global leadership and leading the technology and cyber function for Brixmor, what do you think about regarding your leadership style on a global basis?
I think being a visionary leader, you need to understand the business and what levers increase revenue or reduce expenses, an ability to articulate the vision at all levels of the organization, and need to be an evangelist of change. You'll also need to be able to align technology with organizational goals, be involved with the planning process and have a seat at the table, be a business leader that understands how to leverage technology to be an enabler of the strategy. And finally, you have to embrace change. People in IT are usually built to embrace change since the field is constantly evolving. Partnering with the innovators within the organization to help enable change, and leveraging champions throughout the organization to create buzz that leads to adoption of new technologies.
Oh, interesting. And part of when you implement technology is getting real user engagement and adoption, right?
Oh, absolutely. We usually have a cross-functional team that we put together that become our champions and help evangelize. And it's a group of people who come from all backgrounds with all different skill levels that also helps lead to adoption.
Helane, a little bit more about Brixmor and the size and scale and the business that you're in.
Brixmor is a real estate investment trust. We are a grocer anchored retail asset class. We have approximately 362 shopping centers throughout the US at about 62 million square feet of retail and about 500 employees.
So technology is more important than ever in every business, in every company. How is technology viewed at Brixmor?
Look, I think we have a growing demand of our teams. AI in the past was hype, but we're past the hype cycle. We have data, not all of it's good data. We're in a cycle of high interest rates and there are growing cyber risks. So we still need to innovate in this environment with limited budgets and resources. We've been fortunate. We have a theory of crawl, walk, run. We do proof of concepts and pilots. An example is we've been doing one in AI right now, in generative AI, where we have create a small cross-functional team, develop a proof of concept, iterate on it. If we think it's something good, we go for a larger rollout. Again, if we need to fail fast if we're going to fail and move on to the next initiative. We also like to train, again, a group of early adopters throughout the organization who will be our evangelists and advocates.
Oh, thanks for that, Helane. When you think of your partners, selecting partners, how important is it to get the right partner and build the right relationship?
Partners are so critical. The SEC sort of put a spotlight on your partner relationships with their new cyber regulations. I mean, a failure of your partner could be a failure of yours. So we do have a very robust vetting process that we make sure contractually we're in sync, our roadmaps are in sync, that we have the right to audit our vendors, that they notify us of any incidents they might have. But we also want to be their partner, and we want to share in understanding their strategy to ensure our go-forward strategy is in sync with theirs. We want to participate on their user panels so that we can have input into their roadmaps as well. And again, we view them as an extension of our team when it's a good partnership.
And you touched on cyber. Cyber matters more than ever. Are you reporting to the board on a quarterly basis on your whole cyber status and risk profile?
I do. I report quarterly to the audit committee on our cyber roadmap for the year, as well as any incidents that might be out there of interest to them, not as well as if we had any incidents, but knock wood, We have not.
A little bit more about your leadership style. How would you characterize your leadership style in building a high-performing team?
This is going to sound counterintuitive, but I think you need to be an empathetic leader. Um, in today's world, conditions are changing rapidly. To maintain morale and agility is crucial. By leading with empathy, I ensure my team feels valued and supported, which in turn drives their commitment and performance, and results have been shown. Being an empathetic leader is a sign of strength. It creates a safe environment of trust, which allows me to truly understand my team members' perspective, challenges, and motivations. They know I have their back. I also make sure everyone on the team knows why and how they fit in. Knowing how their actions support the company is crucial for executing our strategy.
Great insights. I agree with you 100%. How important is recruiting and then, of course, retaining your top talent?
Well, it's all about the culture of the team as well. I mean, I've been fortunate to be able to recruit and maintain my top talent within the department. And that's, I think, because we have a diversity in background and thought, which is essential for fostering innovation and driving business success. And for all leaders out there, it's our responsibility to ensure all voices are not only heard, but valued and acted upon. Even if that means sometimes calling people out a bit to ask their thoughts. There's a lot of introverts in the IT might need a little time to think through their ideas before they're ready to discuss. So once again, knowing your team and creating that safe space is crucial. Incorporating diverse voices into the decision-making process has led to tangible business results, including increased creativity, better problem solving, and enhanced employee engagement. By valuing and acting upon diverse perspective, we drive better business outcomes and create a more inclusive and dynamic workplace.
Hey, Helen, well said. I couldn't have said it better. Congratulations once again to being HMG Global Leadership Institute MidCap CIO of the Year.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing you in Philadelphia in a couple weeks.